Yo YouTubers, this is George again from Financial Therapy, and in this week we're going to talk about money. So, what is money? Money is basically energy. So think of it this way: if money is energy, and the way I look at it, it's an extension of my being, of me, and I'm energy. Quantum physics has proven that we are 99.99999% energy, something like that, and then there's only a small part of us which is this matter. So we're basically energy, and if we look at money as energy, because look at it in this way, at the minute if no humans were on this planet, we're all extinct, and all the money was just left out to be on this earth, it would just be floating around. It wouldn't mean absolutely anything. It only means something to us because we've put power to it, we've put energy to it. And think of it in this way: whatever energy we have or we're putting out, whatever our signature of our energy field is how we actually interact with money. So if our energy field is not deserving, not worthy, I'm poor, I'm not good enough, I'm a failure, I have to work hard for money, then there's thoughts that is connected to those beliefs, and once we send these thoughts out, they're like electrical waves that they go out into the quantum field. And the quantum field is this energy, it's like this loving energy, and it will actually give back experiences in our life that actually replicate our thoughts or our beliefs. So if we're believing I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, I don't deserve money, then of course that's going to be our experience. And when that happens and our experiences of lack or of fear, and fear around money, if we're fearful of money, it's like, I need money to keep me safe, I need money to keep me free. So if we're in the energy of lack, not deserving, not worthy, then that is an energy signal that goes out into the quantum field, and we get that back in our life. These experiences just come back into our life, and it sort of works. And it works completely the other way as well. If we have thoughts that I am worthy, I do deserve to receive, and we have thoughts of like, I'm gonna make £1,000 this week, and we put the thought out there and we don't doubt it because of how this energy works. It's like it will give us opportunities in life where that money comes. We're like, where did that come from? And the interesting thing is, when we're not aware, this money just comes into our life and we're not even grateful, we don't even thank it. It just comes into life, we're like, I needed that, and we hold on to it. But actually when we saw and we're aware that we put a thought out there and this event happened in our life, then we're like, I fucking created that. It's like, okay, I'll play a bit more with that then and try it again. And when something does come in and we're feeling worthy, we're feeling deserving, we're feeling love, it's like, it comes back to us. It's like, brilliant. I just put my thought out there. I was feeling heartfelt emotions, so that's how it works as well. The thought goes out and we have these heartfelt emotions, and that brings the event to us. So we have to be feeling worthy, we have to be feeling deserving, we have to feel love for these cool events to come to us. And when they do, it gives us more evidence that we're like, I'm creating that. So we feel even more worthy, we feel even more deserving, we feel even more love. And if we go back to the fear side of it, so when we're in fear, we're putting these fear thoughts out there of, I haven't got any money in my bank account, I don't get paid enough, I need to work to get more overtime, they don't pay me enough for my overtime, and all these type of things. And we look at our bank accounts, I've got no money to pay my bills, all these bills. But we're sending out with fear emotions, we're actually attracting more fear. And this just comes into our life because we're just creating it. We're creating more and more fear, and everything just snowballs, and it just gets worse and worse and worse. And it has the same effect, as I said, from if we do that negatively or we do it positively. It's just how the thoughts work with this quantum field and how it just comes back at us. Whatever we ask for, it just comes back at us. So when we get into a really good state with money and we're like, I feel worthy now, I feel deserving, I feel love for myself. I feel whole. And we put the thoughts out there. Cool, I want to make £1,000 tomorrow. And it happens. Then we get like, oh, it's work. This is cool. And when that happens, then we start upregulating our gene expression. Because we're getting, rather than getting the fear chemicals that go into our bloodstream and then go into our cells and then go into our genes and create a certain gene expression, we're having love flowing through our chemistry of our body. The love's going into the cells of our body, and as there's different signal going into the cells then behave, or the gene expression within the cells change, and we get a different gene expression. And once that happens, we get a different behaviour, and we start to be open. All our cells are filled with love chemicals. We're open, and we're like, oh, we can start to grow, we can start to play, and we can start to really enjoy life then. And once we're in that place, then more money comes, because we're in the energy of receiving. We're in the energy of being worthy. We're in the energy of feeling love. We're in the energy of being grateful, because it keeps coming and we're like, oh, I'm grateful for this. And we trust that more keeps coming. It's like, oh, more keep coming. I trust it. So yeah, for me, that's what money is. It's energy. But more importantly, it's not the energy of money, it's the energy of us, because we are money. And once we feel and see it, that I created the money, not the money made the money, I created the money. Of course I did. No one else has given it to me. Of course I might have had an inheritance from a granddad, but that's because he thought I was worthy of receiving it, and I was worthy of receiving it. The universe thought I was worthy of receiving it, and it came to me. Cool. My beliefs underneath, I don't deserve it, I had to mess it up. But that is what money is. But if I was feeling worthy and deserving of receiving that, I would have taken that and I would have made some amazing choices with it. But I didn't, just because of my energy, and that was it. So that's what money is. It's our energy. And once we go inside and find out what on earth is going on within, with our beliefs, with our thoughts, with our energy, and we change it to whatever we want to feel. We want to feel deserving, we want to feel worthy, we want to feel loved, we want to feel unlimited. Then all the money in the world will come to you. All the wealth in the world will come to you. All the abundance in the world will come to you. And because you know it's going to keep on coming, you can give it away and be like, you can give it to charities and be like, here, take it. I know more's coming. I don't need to worry. And that's a cool place to be, eh? So that was my take on money, and I hope you have an amazing time and the rest of your week or day, whatever it is, and I'll catch you next time on Financial Therapy.